Hey toy fans, this is Tay Ray Gun. I'm here with Mega Construx Call of Duty Solo Mercenary Outpost toy review. So I found this, and I've been eyeing these at Dollar General for a while, and I found the need to pick one up not too long ago for about $12. Now, picked it up, brought it home, wasn't expecting a lot, but I kind of got into it, and I found some really good play value in this. So I really want to break down like what you can do with this, some of the things that you can get out of it, which I think is pretty good. So let's jump into it. What do you say? So as far as the packaging, we get a basic package here that's open so we can see some of the crate. And it has the Mega Construx emblem on the outside. We know it's Call of Duty. And then we kind of get a peek at what we're getting inside with some of the armaments and pieces on the outside of the box. But again, this is exposed for us to get to see the actual crate before we get to open it. On the back of the box, it kind of goes into detail in showing us how the crate opens, shows us how we can display the armaments, what type of weapons we're getting, along with the pieces that go with the minifigure. We only get one minifigure, as is apparent on the back of the box. Okay, once we get everything out of the box, it's kind of what we have. We have a crate, several small pieces, different armaments, our minifigure, and then a set of directions. And the directions are pretty clear with very, very concise steps on how to put this all together. So our first basic build would be this. Now this build overall is kind of what the instructions want us to do. And with that, you know, you have your ladder on the side, you have your weapons actually stored on the side of the piece with your sandbags out front and your little minifigure. But let's take it all apart and build into something new. Now with this one, this is the first time that I tried kind of changing up the crate. I still want to be basically a box, but I wanted to see if this thing would do something else. So taking one of the doors off and using the clips to kind of clip it to the side, and then another clip to stick the ladder underneath, I decided to build a platform off this to see what else it could do. Used another clip to hold one of the weapons in place on the top of the sandbags that's on the top. And this kind of gave a sniper's position. I still want it to be a box, but I wanted it to kind of feel that it could change up and do something else. And with that, I really want to see like what all can this one crate do. So I would say let's take it all apart and we'll try something new. All right, now this time I took everything apart and I decided with this being completely apart, I wanted to see what we could do with this and how can we build this environment up. So I ended up putting one wall snap back into place, but then I used doors as kind of platforms and the little clips to hold things into place. This time I didn't have a clip for the gun, so instead I just kind of put the handle of the gun into the sandbag. This thing stands on its own, which I thought was pretty cool. If you go pushing on it, it will flip over, but I was amazed to see how big the environment could get and how much you can kind of make it stand apart. And the pegs on this held up fairly well. So I really felt like I got a really nice play thing that could be taken apart and rearranged in different ways. So I could have endless types of play cycles and play sets. But again, let's take it all apart and see if we can get something else. This time I took it and I went back to the box idea. Now I integrated several other Call of Duty playsets in there, and I found a couple of these sets and I'll review them soon. One of which is a World War II set, the other is a Modern Warfare set. One was a motorbike from World War II, and the other is like a tank drone. Both of these I found on clearance at Dollar General. They're probably going to be harder to find, but if you find them, they're well worth it. Just kind of a heads up. But using the crate with other environments, I really felt like I could get a lot more things out of it. And just think about how easy it'd be if you had other crates to stack with it. Now, I'm in the market looking for more crates. And as I find more crates, I'll kind of review in and see what all can be done if you have more than just that one crate to put together. But again, overall, a really cool playset. I do like how there's pegs on top of the crate and on the bottom, so you can actually attach it to different environments. I like how you have holes within this thing so you can do multiple different pegs and actually attach different things to it. I think I even have a drone set now that I would like to maybe attach the wings to the site, maybe have a flying crate armament. So we'll see. As I get in and review more, maybe I'll have more of those ideas available. Okay, so all in all, not bad. I really found that like any Lego set, or let me rephrase that, Lego is a brand, any building block set, you can actually do a lot with. So with this one, I enjoyed it because the crate itself is modular. You can take it apart, you can add things to it. And for me, I don't actually play Call of Duty. I have in the past a little bit, but for me, I really picked these up because this is like the G.I. Joe blocks I want. Not anything against the Creo blocks that actually has the G.I. Joe licensing, but I find these to be better. The characters are superposable. The armaments and the weapons are even modular. You can change them up, and now you have crates in the line that you can take apart and build, big environments with. So I really like these a lot. In all honesty, I'm actually looking for this playset right here to see if I can find it. I've seen I think it's a snow crate playset out there at Dollar General, again, 12 bucks. I don't feel like it comes with quite as much environmental pieces and more just tools in a crate. So if I get that, I'll review. Otherwise, any other crates I'll be looking for have more environment aspect to it. So I think all in all for this, $12, not bad. If I was going to give this stars, so out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it 4. I would like to see more environment pieces come with it. However, at a $12 price range and what we're getting out of it, I think we get quite a bit. So 4 is going to place it kind of high. I really enjoy this, and I think it'll work well, and has worked well with some of the other Mega Construx Call of Duty playsets that I have. So really worth it. I think once you go past that $12 range though, and you're looking at these being, I think that I saw one for $35, $40, I think that's too pricey. For what we're getting with one character crate and the weapons that we have, $12 I think is a good range. Anything higher than that, I probably wouldn't take it, okay? But I'm also a cheapskate, so keep that in mind. All right, thank you for watching, and if you're gonna go out and find it, happy toy hunting. If you like what you see, be sure to hit that like button. Also go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more of these toy videos coming to you soon. This episode of Tay Ray Gun was sponsored by Marvin Dog Media. To learn more about Marvin Dog Media, visit www.marvindogmedia.com.